really curious what Envy's life is going to look like.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. Also digging on this Tide Hunter cosmetic set. Brax says...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
So, Braxy in trouble here. They're going to try to sandwich him in. TMT on his way over. He will have a fissure here in just a second. This isn't going to be enough. Rogers block out two. Oh. Brax trying to make his way over.
He is fast enough to get over here, so...
That might be enough. Pasha still has
Pasha's
some
doing the
Firefly
math.
left. He's pretty committed right now. Now taking some tower shots. Bat Rider in trouble. Will survive. And Brax dies in the bottom meanwhile as we're watching that. Mike coming in onto Pasha. Looking to chase him down. No point in degen, or it gets juked a little bit in the trees, and Pasha makes it back.
Yeah, just not a lot of options in those situations. Oh, mid lane, he's throwing out the Ice Blast onto Roya.
It connects.
Damn, he got him.
Don't think it's going to be enough for a kill, though. This will be. Hello.
Oh, and no one gets the kill, too. That's perfect. Ice Blast debuffed.
Now, will Raj be able to get out of here, though? TMT makes it over, hits him with a totem, fissure, and they will get on the scoreboard. TMT, the first to find a kill for Beastcoast.
It's a pretty important recovery, too, to give it to the Earthshaker. Probably the best hero there. Meta is on ward over on the... bottom lane. He actually gets the Ravage. Max range there to set up for the rotating Roya. But he misses the LSA.
Still hits the Laguna. Does not have Sunder. That will be a much-needed kill on Ramses as Mike dies elsewhere.
Good thing he didn't have the Sunder. I mean, it's level 7, so it's pretty unlikely, but...
Yeah.
That's a good time to make that rotation, though, with the Arcane Rune on the Lina, so that she can just now go for it, raid again when that's back up, and perhaps when they won't be ready for it, like under this tower.
Dive on the way for Solo. He's only level 4 on this Abaddon, so it could be an easy kill, but now Ancient Apparition on his way in. LSA again off the mark, but they've still got the kill. No one looking for vengeance. Gets Brax down low.
Oh, that tower shot might be enough damage.
And it is. He's going to shatter. TMT, TP's home. And Ryoya going to be able to walk away, it looks like. Bumps into Mike, and they'll grab some
smoke action here. They're closing in on Ramses. They really want to get another shutdown onto him, and I think he might go down here. 10 seconds till the Ravage.
Ice Blast flying through, though. They want to have a setup onto Brax. It is going to connect. Now Brax is going to go down immediately, but huge damage on the Terror Blade. They'll go 1 for 1. Roger with nowhere to go, tanks the Laguna, and it will be a successful fight for Beastcoast to start. But now the cavalry has arrived. Bat Rider's here with the lasso. Lina definitely in some...
From the AA, and that gets a bit scary. Like, their only sustained damage post-ultimate is going to be the Terror Blade. But you got to make plays like this. The blink grab onto Roya.
Beautiful lasso setup, and they should be able to force a shatter with the Walrus Punch. It'll be more than enough. They get the kill, and again force this rotation out of Beastcoast. Mike and Envy come trotting their way over. Now Envy laying some damage into Solo, forces out the borrowed time. I think Solo might be doomed, but no, he's got some teammates inbound. Ramses jumps forward. There's a nice Ravage from Brax. They want to kill this TB. Manta dodge on point. Does have a Sunder this time. Now there's the Guardian Angel from Mike. Beastcoast on the back foot, starting to be a little more defensive as the Bat Rider jumps in and finishes off TMT. Will be a successful fight for Virtus Pro. Again, only sacrificing their Abaddon. There to follow up. 4 staff down. He'll be okay. No one, though, maybe in some trouble. Gets healed back up, but hey, there's a snowball. That resets things. Now the Tide Hunter flies off a Ravage, but he does go down. Can they get any of these kills? Guardian Angel now from Mike, but Bat Rider jumps back in, trying to stack up that magic damage. Susie's gone down. They've also lost the Drow. It's a disastrous fight for Beastcoast. 2 buybacks used now, the Tide Hunter and the Drow, but the Tier 3 mid will fall. Plus the lifesteal, right?
Yeah. Some effective HP, you know.
Drow Ranger. Ice Blast, beautifully done. Connects on 3, forces the BKB. Ravage comes out from Brax. They will put some turn damage onto the Tusk, but he survives a bit longer than planned. They'll finally bring him down. Ramsey's in the back, trying to do as much damage as he can, but Ryoya able to TP out thanks to the Guardian Angel. Beastcoast mitigating their losses so far, but now Mike, the one left behind, Fissure won't save him. And even though they survive, all the cooldowns burned. BKB, Ravage, GA. Now the Glyph on the high ground. Tier 3 taking a lot of damage. Buyback used by the Omni Knight. This could be the final hold for Beastcoast. The bottom lane is getting crippled as they do pick up a kill onto no one. It will be a hold, and VP are going to back up after that.
It was the dunk, though, which is like their only real chance at getting another one of the bigger kills here. Ramses, he's thinking about turning this.
He wants to go back in. No meta, but I guess he feels like he doesn't need it.
All the ice blasters are coming.
Buyback from no one.
They
ice
see it
blast.
with the ward.
Falls a little bit short, but does connect onto Envy. Ramses still charging forward. Reflection brings him down. Envy into grave. No buyback now. Out for 100 seconds as this bottom lane of barracks will get finished off. No glyph. Maelstrom picked up by the Lina. They're ready to clear some creeps if they can hold on here. Bat Rider taking some damage. The Force Staff is there. LSA off the mark. And now Susie's down. Double kill for Ramses. No buybacks on these dead heroes as TMT gets brought down, and that's GG. Brax calls it, and Virtus Pro will find a win in their first game.
Yeah, I think he said it best. Fish food. Beastcoast.
Food.
Asha will get his Tide Hunter.
Okay.
And no shocks on the side of Beastcoast either. It will just be the Brax Brewmaster, the Mike Bane, Roya on the OD, TMT on the Grimstroke, and Envy on the Drow.
Okay, so position 4.
What Solo's doing right now is absolutely massive. These are the kind of plays you have to make.
Oh.
Doesn't get the full wave, but even at least one will help. And TMT able to interrupt. Ramses mid lane. He's dead.
Whoa.
Brax gets the first blood.
Whoa. Okay.
Give him the tips. Very nice. 2 points in the Thunderclap. Runs him down.
So I was looking up top. I did not catch the setup there, but that is huge for this Brewmaster.
It is a Broodmother coming back into the mid lane with full HP and mana, though. So Brax in a bit of trouble himself now.
Yep, he's going to get pushed back. They will get a kill on Envy while we're watching this. And, of course, Brax is going to survive. Yikes.
Perfect timing for the courier.
Tell how many Brax actually has because of all the spiders.
Brax is very rich.
On to no one.
Brax is 700 gold ahead of the OD, who's the second highest person in the game, and then it's Envy next. And Brax is just going to add to that with a kill. And they've killed...
All right, I was watching no one up top.
Okay, perfect.
So
mid wasn't very exciting. Brax just split and killed an Enigma.
Oh, and Ryoya, he gets a solo onto Pasha. He drops the hammer and brings him down.
Beastcoast. 5K net worth right now at 9 minutes, and he's going on to no one.
This is a good play, but can they find the kill? Solo on his way over. And no one falls. Can they get more, though? Brax goes back into the Brewmaster form. Pasha's here. Rotations coming in from the Spider. TMT in trouble, but a nice defensive Astral buys him some time. Mike will be the next to go down, so they make it a 1-for-1. Now a 1-for-2, but Solo getting clicked down. An even trade thus far, but can Ryoya get out?
No TP
Not looking
here.
like it. He drops the hammer on 2. Pasha and Solo in the grave.
They are going to be able to finish him off here, though. The question is who's going to get the big bounty. They're trying to give the no one, and they will. So 326 for him as the 10-minute bounty runes start to come up. Envy already TPing bottom to get onto the lane and let TMT help see if Beastcoast were on their way to try and kill Ramses.
Here's the Radiance, now up for Brax. Could be a potential turning point for Beast Coast. Primal Split used. They'll go in onto Solo, and they'll find the kill there. But on the other side, still some reinforcements for Virtus Pro. Ravage is available, and only a few seconds left on this Brew Split.
Oh, there goes Mike. Oh, maybe he might live.
The Spiders get pulled back, and Brax will finish off Pasha instead. A sloppy engagement there from VP.
I actually can't believe Mike survived there. Just didn't have the web there from Ramses.
Solo TP's in. Drops the Doom onto Ryoya. Now, more rotations coming, but Solo is going to fall. That was a really awkward decision.
Brax is just like, yo, I almost swallow Roche here. If they take damage, that damage just, it lasts, you know? There's nothing's bringing you back.
All cooldowns ready to go. Ultimates available for both sides. Where's the fight going to start? With a dead Doom. He did pop his ulti, though. Ravage comes out. They really want OD, and they'll find him. Buyback used on both sides. Brax with his BKB on. He's going in deep, but he's all alone. And on the other side, Ramses is basically doing the same thing. He'll get
Is Brax gonna live? He's dead.
Brax goes down. It looks like Ramses will also fall. Both teams trading pretty evenly, but now VP is erupting. BKB on for no one, and he brings down 2. TMT and IX Mike still in the grave. Buyback used by Brax. Now they'll get the counter kill onto Roger. He does have a buyback himself.
Oh, Pasha, that blink. Needed that kill just to get one more side of Beastcoast, but they're leading in the buybacks here. TMT will match the one from Roger, and that is not going to force them out of the pit here. No Ravage, no Doom. Buyback the ultimate counter to long cooldowns.
They do still have the split. They also have the OD ultimate, so Beastcoast might be better positioned in this scenario, but it feels like a risk to commit to the pit. Solo in too far. He'll fall. It's a dieback on him. Sideline for 70 seconds. But in some ways, VP just buying time for Ramses to get back. Roger now on the run, was tossed up in the Cyclone, caught by the Atos, and that'll be a dead Enigma. Dieback on him as well.
TMT is currently duking out with Pasha back at the pit. Keeping an eye on it for the team.
Should be a Roche for Beastcoast now. 5v3. Down it goes. Aegis Cheese secured. Brax going to bump into the whole team.
Wow,
Great
that was a
blink.
fast blink.
But they're going to head back up to the high ground, force out the split. Now Doom taking a lot of damage from the Drow. They'll just leave solo.
Oh, the smoke protection, though. Roger was still smoked up.
Pasha now on the run, about half duration on that brew split. Still a potential for VP to turn as they just juice Mike, and now the BKBs get popped by the big cores. Ramsey's a no one, but can they find anyone else with it?
No, they're two stuck together.
Brax jumps in. Now he uses his BKB. Another awkward spread out fight. Feels like a game of chicken here as both sides retreat and then recommit. But Brax will get left behind. That's the Aegis.
They have the black hole here. He shouldn't be able to get out of this one.
Gonna hold the black hole for now. Just gonna do it with stuns and right clicks from no one.
Oh, that was the Ravage. He's down.
Yeah, great ult from Pasha, but now the black hole, or pardon me, from Ryoya. He'll pop the cheese. They're going to turn on to Ramses, and this is turning into a disastrous fight for VP. No one is committed. He can't get out. Ryoya, the hero of that fight to bring down the tide before the Ravage could come. Now Roger falls. It's a buyback from Pasha, and he almost gets caught. He's on his way out, does have the blink. Droid. Buyback used.
Oh, this is a scary blinking. I don't know. Your supports aren't back yet. You're using your BKB. I don't know if they're going to get anything for this.
BKB now used by no one. Pops the ultimate. He's ready to go man mode. He wants Brax. Defensive Astral will keep Brax alive. Huge turn. Ultimate from the OD, but Brax falls. A black hole on 3. Oh no, Beastcoast now could be in trouble as Envy BKBs has to run away. Ryoya gets left behind. Astral will buy him just a moment. Can they actually finish off this kill? It looks like they can. Buybacks being used now. Brax as well as Ryoya back in the play. But wow, economic damage done. And just like that, Virtus Pro pop off. 5K. All right.
We got a base race.
Could be a good old-fashioned base race. OD down. They don't have any buybacks except the Drow Ranger. VP, what's the call? They get the mid lane. Back at the base, they are going to find the kill on the Troll Warlord with the Fiend's Grip. So there's your Aegis burned. But now they're starting to TP out. They want to mount the defense. Now Virtus Pro, they're on the low ground. Could still take a fight here. BKB's popped. Solo's going to go down. Nightmare for Mike. Ravage, that's your refresher shard.
Oh, Brax, though. Gets the kill in the back. No one's in the base. He's dead. That's 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
No one bought the boots of travel, came back in. Now they're on the Ramses. That's a triple kill for Envy.
So he's got the buyback. They do hold the base, so that's a tier 4 down. That's all they were able to get outside of the barracks.
Initiation on the Tidehunter. Try that.
BKB pop by Brax as they jump in and they find it's only the Troll. He'll turn and use his BKB also. No one just chopping down the Broodlings. Now on the other side, VP starting to commit. They'll bring down Mike. Buyback right away. Ult from the OD brings a lot low, but actually doesn't secure that many kills. Troll Warlord able to reset.
Roger whiffed the black hole in the Envy.
Now they're going to go in onto Envy, though. There's the first Ravage refresh. Ravage number 2, it's there. Doom's been used onto Ryoya, and Envy in big trouble. He should go down here. They just need a little bit more damage. The Shrine going to top him off. They've lost TMT and Brax, but Ryoya also still living a bit longer than planned, but they'll finally go down. All the buybacks coming, and now the turn. Virtus Pro out of gas. They are going to get put down, and now they're going to burn most of their buybacks as well.
Oh my god. Every buyback being used, and that is the first dieback of this fight. Envy now going to need his buyback as well, more than likely, unless he's really convinced that Virtus Pro won't fight here. So many battles were going on during that engagement. You had Roger ends up missing the first black hole, but then he gets a second black hole on top of both Brax and TMT as they're taking down no one. So he secures the 2-for-1 in that situation, and thus forcing that no one buyback. Envy will eventually use his, as it looks like there could be an engagement here. And a refresher shard, where is it? It's on the Grimstroke.
Oh, Hex onto the Broodmother. Ramses is down. That's another dieback. Now VP in big trouble. Pasha getting brought down. He's dead in the grave. 3 on the sideline for 2 minutes. BC should be able to do this now.
Ramses, you don't need wards. You needed heroes. It's done.
GG.
Beastcoast.
They call it. Wow. What a game.
That was an incredible performance, I have to say. Some pretty crazy team fights, and Beastcoast call, that would have been pretty hype versus the Drow. But yeah, this was the end of the minor. This hero, she wound up with a really good win rate, actually, despite being like 9th picked every game and like always having the opportunity for counterplay. So whoopsie daisy. But anyway, other lanes aside from that, as you were saying, the top lane Ramsey's already getting bullied again here.
Whoa,
had a rough time last game on the Brood, and whew.
There it is. Braxy's got it. Thunderclap for the kill. TMT should be able to survive here, I think. Turns back the other way, finds the stun onto Solo, pops the salve in the tree line. Solo looking for vision. He is committed to this one, and this might be a double set of kills for Beastcoast. Braxy again popping off with his Brewmaster early on.
Yo, TMT played that really nicely around that tree line too, and then I think Ramsey's misclicked going for kinetic himself, and Ramsey just takes 3 more hits because of it.
Mike trying to intercept. He's got the haste rune here.
He did cancel Roger's clarity. Oh, under the tower! Oh my God, he got him again. What? How?
They're gonna find Solo also. Brax gets another. All 4 kills from this top lane.
They're straight up just not respecting the Grimstroke. Unfortunately for them. So the Radiant Catapult and the Dire Catapult will fall. The mid lane is going the TA's way as expected. As top lane, they're diving here once again with the Clap and Mike.
Dude, Brax is just too much. With Mike here, it's an easy set of kills. Both supports picking up the last hits on those, but now 6-0 exclusively from this top lane. Glimpsed. And now they'll catch him right into the Centaur. That'll set up the stun. They even deploy the Doom for this to make sure it's a guaranteed kill. They will get it, but will they get punished here? Bruce Split comes out. Laguna Blade juices Roger. And now Pasha. He's going to come down from that Cyclone and be in a world of hurt.
Mike's after Solo as well here. This might be all 3 of them dead.
Sleep setup onto the Disruptor. Kinetic field. Buys him some space, and he should be able to make it back. Still a pretty good punish. Mid-tier 1 goes down. No one able to finish that off. He's just going to go for Desolator first item. Couple hundred gold off completion. Glimpse back. They're going to find themselves Alina. And he's going to go down quick. Brax now heading forward. Does have some stick charges, but no Bruce Split available. Black Hole interrupted almost immediately. Nice silence from Envy. Mike in the front lines as Ramses tries to man up. Pops the ultimate, but gets put to sleep. Doesn't get the kill on Bane, but it will cost him his own life.
Yeah, he got ditched real hard. Ends up just going too far in there, trying to...
Maybe thinking they were a bit more committed than that. Still about half duration left as he charges forward. To use the Shrine nice and early. Good positioning from Roger. He does have that Blink Dagger. Potential Black Hole incoming. Envy in trouble. Defensive nightmare. A little bit of space. Black Hole connects on 2. Envy gets brought down, but they lose no one. It's a 2-for-1 as Brax also falls, and now Mike. Looks like a pretty good fight for VP as they now try to focus down the Lina. On the run, triple kill for Ramses. VP with a great engagement.
Yeah, meticulously planned out there, honest. Like, you need this, clearly, today. Good sentry to catch these wards on the high ground.
Still a good 2 minutes on that Aegis. They will Fiend's Grip onto Ramses. Silence onto the Doom. They might have the damage to pop this Aegis, and they will. Now some follow-up. Doom gets stunned. A Lagoon is there. He'll fall. Looking for more onto the Troll. LSA into Silence. Damn, look at that damage.
They caught the Disruptor, too.
And Roger. Roger's on the run. Solo comes back down. He tries to run one way, but it's 4 dead for VP. They can't split it up.
He was like 400 gold away from a BKB. This fight would be so hard if you're fighting a T. Because they just need the vision onto the side of Beastcoast to figure out where the Lean is positioned and where the Drow is positioned. And I think their fights get very easy to play.
Oh, initiation on Mike. They'll pop him quick.
Oh, he gets split off in the Static Storm, though. That's
big. BKB used by no one. Brax trying to push forward. Needs to be careful, though. His pandas are getting ripped apart. He's lost 2. And they're going to try to finish off this last one. They bring down Brax in the ulti form. Great read from Ramses. Uses the BKB, but gets the kill. And now Mike could fall victim to a dieback. Envy also in the danger zone. Static, or kinetic field, rather, after the glimpse. He'll fall. Mike is still alive for now, but I doubt much longer. And it's just going to be death after death. Ultra kill for no one. Beastcoast just got picked apart there.
That was just making his appearance, and well, Ramses just about to hit his power spike here. As Roger will run in to Royal with the black hole ready.
Asha here. They also drop the Doom. Big reaction out of VP, but they're going to find Brax. No TP for 45. Still no split either.
He can buy his blink at the side chop if he goes for it, though, but looks like he felt like there was no way he'd make it that far with the traps.
We'll go ahead and pool for buyback.
And mid lane, Solo gets caught by an Envy Silence. Gets chunked on down. Likewise, they've found Ramses, who's forced to BKB and has this cheese. He chased after TMT.
That was a little scary. Envy picking up that Maelstrom.
Oh, nice pike.
Yeah, no one tries to jump in. Can't quite find the initiation that he wanted. Solo the one taking big damage, maybe left behind here. Envy gets him, but Black Hole interrupted by Fiend's Grip through the BKB, and now Roger just gets destroyed. Mike was ready for that one.
Down. Yeah, he really was. And now they have the chase down possibly, but Ramses BKB TPs and another high.
Yep. I mean,
that was quite the trap.
Even 8K is a little excessive at that point. They will jump in. Quick initiation as they doom the Drow Ranger. She's damn low, and they'll be able to finish her off. Instant buyback. Now the Black Hole. Doesn't do too much, but it might be just enough. They get the kill on Grimstroke now. VP starting to take some damage. They'll lose Ramses. They're also going to lose Roger. It was a pretty deep dive. And not worth it, dare I say. All right, no one in the front lines. Got to be careful about this Aegis timing. 35 seconds left. Brax jumps in. They do get the Hex on 2. The Soulbind's there. Black Hole from Roger does secure the kill onto Ryoya.
Oh, another one.
Envy getting low. He's going to be in trouble, and he's down. 2 minutes on the sideline. No buyback. The double Black Hole might be just enough. TMT does survive, but Solo just drops a Static Storm kinetic field, and poor Ryoya dies back. Does almost nothing.
That's it, man. Brax now in trouble too as Ramses does get him with the root. He'll be going down. And Virtus Pro, what an excellent play by Roger. It cost him his life, but I mean, there can't be enough damage left here from Beastcoast. They're going to try their hardest here, but tough to imagine they can do much versus a Troll and a Templar Assassin this farmed without Drow and Lina.
Be the final hold here. The Troll gets brought down pretty low, but that's all they've got.
Actually, all right, that was better than I expected, I'll be honest. He's going to buy Boots of Travel. He wants back in here.
Okay, Ramses is back.
He still has buyback as well.
One lane remains. There is also a glyph for the Radiant. But still, 55 seconds till these cores are back. Brax jumps in, doing as much damage as he can. They almost kill Ramses, but that forces the BKB, and he'll just turn to bring down Brax. No buyback there. Mike also going to fall, and it's just TMT. as Mike will decide to buy back. TMT leveling up the Dagon.
Oh, they seem to like to play with their food here. Or perhaps Beastcoast are just into it. But that is Megas. And they will now begin the battle of Tier 4. Still 23 seconds remaining here on the lean and the drow.
And there's the glyph. Only the supports remain. Should be pretty close to a GG moment for VP. TMT needs some godlike plays here. The Dagon comes out. He does get the kill on Ramses. But will it be enough? A few seconds until these cores are up. They'll get the Tier 4, and now I think VP have to back up with the Drow Ranger and the Lina available.
All right, they're into it. They're down for an Ags Drow Tesla holdout.
Now the Troll is going to buy back. TP's in.
Under a Radiant Sentry, by the way. All right.
They just want to close this one out. VP's not messing around. They don't want this. They know that NB thrives in these late-game chaotic scenarios. They do not want to go there. They don't want to play against the Tesla Drow. They want this game to be over. NB locked in place. The combo from the Disruptor's enough. He'll die without completing the Ags. A black hole just on the edge of the well for good measure. And that will be it. VP take the series 2-1. Pretty epic fashion here in Game 3.